All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Dr. Stone, Season 3, Episode 21. We're going to the moon.
The moon.
The fact that, like, they were able to say that, and the season's still going, like, that blows me away.
Right.
Like,
we have story that we're going to get into that is not involving them going to the moon.
Right.
But is involving them considering the ramifications of needing to go to the moon.
Yep, and probably all of the things that they will need to do before they can even do a test run to get off the ground in order to go to the moon.
Or to find the resources to get them off the ground so that they can then go to the moon. But I mean, they did foreshadow this well, that this is ultimately going to be a battle in the air.
That's true.
That's true.
What I am really excited to see, though, is Ginro needing to do G-force training.
Just,
yep.
Just getting his face just smushed.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
He's been wanting to have the feeling of being crushed and stepped on, like, you know.
But it'll be without any of the fun parts that he was hoping would come with it. Whereas Kohaku will just be in there and be like, "Oh, this is interesting."
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. A roadmap.
Hell of a roadmap. Yeah.
It is. Good. All right. New
Moon
World
Tour.
Moon Tour project.
Love it.
All right. I'm really glad that was addressed quickly because they literally don't have access to the resources to do it here, or even in Japan. They literally have to go all over the world.
And he's like, "Hey, Kaseki, you know that big ass boat we built? Yeah, it was awesome. I need you to build 10 more of them."
10? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. No. I need you to design a team for me that each of them will make the equivalent of 10 boats. And this team needs to be the size of 100 people.
And they need to be able to, like, you know, use them and navigate them and all that stuff. Yeah.
I love this too because what we're setting up is basically the ultimate power of humanity friendship, you know? Like, that's probably my favorite, like, vibe that this show hits a lot is the optimistic view of humanity. Like, in a very funny way, this show is science fiction.
Yes.
So the idea that we're kind of going back to the old days of science fiction being hopeful about the future.
Yes.
Despite this being a post-apocalypse. Did you see the irony?
Oh, yeah.
It's just really funny. Yeah. Oh, and of course the pans up to the moon at the end.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, let's go.
No, it's Treasure Planet. Get it right. Come on.
So many people.
Oh.
Don't power trip too much.
Oh. Yeah, good question. Oh.
Okay.
Right. Oh. Yeah. Do we even have access to all the pieces of his, though? Yeah, no. Yeah.
You're the new master.
Yeah. Yeah, she told them all.
Yep.
Yeah, Senku knows what it's like to lost a dad.
All right.
Well, yeah, we're building multi...
Give them all the shit that we've made. We need a labor force. Oh yeah.
ようやく逃れたところなのだろう。皆が皆勤労のように勤勉でもあるまい。島の連中自身に科学王国と同盟選ばせんだよ。
We're just gonna be real damn convincing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
だろ。
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
センクーちゃんも分かってきちゃったじゃない。俺に任せてよ。父さんはこの島を今度は俺が頑張らなくちゃ。
So let me be the one to convince them. Okay. New tricks.
Or just at the very least stay here, you know?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
They're gonna make an oil rig or something?
Maybe. Oh, okay. I like how everyone from the main cast except maybe Ginro is now essentially becoming like leaders.
Oh, it's a wind turbine. We're generating like wind energy.
Yeah.
So that they can have electricity here, so that they can then have communication here.
Right.
When they leave. Yeah. That's the main thing they need to solve, is being able to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, what is it? Okay.
Huh.
炎色反応だ。俺のやべえ妖術、レインボーブリッジ。これを一体どうしようっつんだ。まあ島民様へのダメ押しの一発ってとこだな。ふむふむ。なるほどね。ご一緒に盛り上げちゃおう。失礼。ゲスト様のための下準備に何も言ってないけど。何が始まるんだよ。
We're going to do fireworks.
Yeah. Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay.
They have a radio tower for sure now.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, they're having a little festival.
Mm-hmm.
You got ramen, cotton candy.
Properly motivated.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The Francois
okay.
section.
Most popular stand by far.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone that needs glasses, yeah. He's like, I didn't plan for all this.
Baby.
Oh. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good man. Kidasama's like, and I'll say too, to help, you know,
yeah.
No, I want to stay with you. Oh, okay. Yes, sir!
Mm-hmm. Yep. Indeed, of course.
Greed is greed, you know. Oh my god. Yep, it's time for the fireworks. Boom, boom. I'm excited. Yeah, it's a fireworks show. I knew it. Oh. Oh. They're like freaking out. Oh my god!
We're gonna die!
This kid dropped this cotton candy like. Even Maguma's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's beautifully put, Gen. Specifically for our island leader here.
Yeah.
Adding all this extra meaning to it so that it can be like this was a collective thing, but it was also for you. So so that you could step forward. It's like the lights on the tree all over again.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh! Oh!
Well done.
Oh! Whoa! Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah, and he's reconnecting with
yeah.
his dad in this moment too. This show.
Okay.
Just good, wholesome feelings. All right.
Now we get the treasure chest in earnest. See what
No,
else
he's
is
going to
in
meet
there.
with the demon of all earth. What are you talking about?
As the sunrise happens, yeah.
Everything. Yep.
Nice.
And they're setting off.
All right.
Yeah. Now they changed their flag. They're rockets now. Oh wait, was that their flag all along?
think it
It's
might
been a
have
while. Right. So we need to go grab people. Yep.
Right.
Ho ho ho.
Will look a bit different than that.
We wouldn't want to, like. Yep.
あとは実動部隊かな。ホワイマンがどんな存在かもわからないんだ。
とにかく一番強いやつってことだな。どう決める？また午前試合が？楽しみ。
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
最強ならとっくにいいんだろうが。
Yep. There she is. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are gonna do it. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Set the microwave to defrost because we're getting Tsukasa.
Yes, indeed. Nice.
Because they were, yeah, okay.
Yep. True. So we're gonna rebuild Japan first?
Maybe.
Because that's the easiest to get to people as far as things go there. Yep. Let's go get it.
All right.
Cool.
Awaken my strongest primate.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
We're going to the moon, but we've also now settled everything with the islanders, and we're going to start the New World Moon Tour project.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's going to be an epic roadmap. It's going to be so big they might not even be able to put it on a map because it's going to be like, okay, we're going to have like 10 roadmaps.
It's going to be an atlas of like, okay, this is all the stuff we got to do.
Yeah, this is going to be like a company working on something where they're going to be like, all right, the team over here is going to be just working on this little part here.
Yeah.
And you over there are going to be working on this part over there.
It's like, okay, Ryusui, I know you love sailing, but you also like you learned business management stuff. Okay, cool, because we're going to need you to manage an organization here.
Yeah, it's going to be distribution and just general shipping of resources around, you know. It's going to be nuts.
Kinro is going to be fantastic.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like Kino is going to be perfect for this. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to show off their really cool stuff, specifically when working as like the leaders of a team of people, because we can't introduce 100 characters with names and stuff,
right? And care about all of them,
and care about all of them, and care and do all that focus there. But having then a bunch of them be connected with one or two, I think it'd be pretty fun.
It very much. It's weird that this is what it reminds me of because they're very different kinds of shows. But it reminds me of like Legend of the Galactic Heroes where it's, the different like captains and leaders of the fleets, and then it's and now, you then deal with all the commanders basically as they're, working to make the grander vision come to pass.
Right. Which is fun because ultimately getting a vessel to the moon is going to be exceptionally hard.
Oh, yeah.
And the rocket is not going to go to the moon. They're going to launch a shuttle device that will then go to the moon.
Right.
After using the rocket to break the atmosphere. And then whatever the
escape
time
gravity and all that.
Yeah. But then the wild thing is then they have to actually re-enter the atmosphere and not die when doing that as well. And come back. So there's a couple things that they're going to need to be making and also test.
Yes.
And make sure they can actually get it right. Because this is the part that, with the power of anime on our side, we can generally accept that these things go well the first time. But for something this wild, I would actually like that the power of anime not be on their side, and they have to test the rockets and the shuttles and everything a couple times with dummies and all that.
Because they even did that with the drone, right? And even then only Ryusui was the one who could properly pilot it and stuff. So how much more so when it comes to a rocket?
Right. That's a skill of dexterity in a lot of ways. Right. And not just the crafting thing. But this is going to be just the forces of the planets themselves, working against them.
In a lot of ways,
there's a lot of math that's going to be involved.
Right,
here.
and I could see them needing to like build a lot of other stuff that doesn't necessarily seem directly related, so that they can work on the rockets with like the materials and the level of equipment and precision that they need in order to actually like make something that'll function.
Yeah, but, we're not going to be just constructing a shell and a hull and everything here. We're going to be going down to the most ridiculous levels of chemistry.
I'm excited for the point when Kasaki's like, this is a lot even for me.
I'm excited for the glasses pushing up like engineer person that they depetrified that's going to be like young and hanging out with Kasaki, and they're going to both be like really like excited, like oh yeah, this is going to be fired up,
like empty pots of coffee strewn all about the room as they're like, okay.
Yeah, it's actually a good character archetype. I just realized the crackhead scientist with like insane intelligence, but has like no sleep because they're
right. They're basically
sleep.
Just
I need answers,
I need numbers. Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good one. But
we're thawing Tsukasa.
We're thawing Tsukasa. It was something that I feel like was being set up for a while, just with the idea of having the revival fluid and the device.
Yep, and him also being in the OP and stuff, and like
yes, right. Yeah. So now it's actually happening. That was cool. But favorite part of this episode is absolutely the fireworks and the festival and everything.
Yes, that was great.
With the flashback to Byakuya.
That was a very good like well-timed flashback. Not just like the flashback itself was great, but also how it fit into everything.
Because there's a couple things that are happening here. Senku is our main character. And it's easy to forget every once in a while that Senku's character is not one that's fully realized his dream. Sure. Because he's got all this stuff figured out, right? But no, he wanted to be, someone that made rockets and probably go into space and all that stuff. And in a lot of ways, he wanted to help his dad do that.
Yes.
And he did help his dad do that. But I think he would have loved to go with him. He would have loved to do all this with him.
Absolutely.
So anytime he gets to retrace the steps of these things with his father in this manner, he's piecing together another aspect of his dream into his present reality, which is beautiful because Byakuya has the heart and soul of the humanity sacrifices what they've learned to then pass it on to the next stage of humanity.
It's that kind of perspective that maybe some of the characters that we have in the show, currently, because they're so rambunctious and extreme and young, they're not going to personify that because that just wouldn't make sense for them to.
They might think about it at times when it comes up, but it's not what occupies their daily life.
Exactly. And so Byakuya, yes, it's always good to see you again and get the reminders of that.
Right, because one of the other wild things, just want to throw out there, is that Senku might have already just thought up basically going to the moon is one thing, but coming back alive,
sure,
that's a whole other thing.
Yep.
And it would be really fun to have a show where Senku basically talks to people and is like, okay, so given our current level of technology, we can't get people back from the moon. So
or
anybody that goes up there, we're going to do our job, and then we're going to petrify ourselves.
Yep, I could see that.
And we're just going to hope that at some point y'all can bring us back. And that would be a fun way to epilogue the series at the end, where it's the adult versions, like the older versions or even children of a bunch of the characters then end up, freeing the world. And they bring Senku back. And it's the, hey,
that would be super cool.
I think as far as an epilogue there, I just kind of saw it in my mind's eye there of like, that's what makes perfect sense here.
I will also say, if they end up doing the thing of we're going to petrify ourselves to make sure that we survive the return, and then we're going to make a bunch of capsules where we'll put ourselves in that are like padded and sealed so that if we break apart.
No, they would be just dissolved.
No, like they'll make the device for like re-entry, but in case it's not fine-tuned enough to make a squishy meat sack survive, we'll petrify ourselves just in case, right? And then okay, maybe Yuzuriha will have to like.
This isn't getting ejected out of an Ava, here.
No, totally.
This is an actual like re-entry, coming down with the force of like.
But that's something that we've been able to do in our world. I'm sure that Senku has absolutely thought about the way to do that. It's just, okay, how do you test that to make sure that like
right, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It'll be interesting.
Oh my God! But given that this is where the story is going, we are going to reach the moon. It is going to be possible. Who's going to be there? It makes sense who's going to be at least the majority of the people going there. Having the journey around the world, though, I really hope that takes a good chunk of time because we got the radio tower up on this island in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Which makes sense because we've already gotten to the point where we've made that.
No, I totally get that, but I'm just saying I do like the times in which the story explores the science roadmap side of things and teaches us things, through that journey. So I just hope they continue that.
Yes, and because we're going to be also waking up a lot of people in order to help with that, especially if any of them are engineers and not just like, mass labor kind of a thing, it will give an excuse to spend the time on that because we also will want to get to know at least some of the characters.
Yeah.
And that was kind of how they worked it in earlier on, where it's hey, we come up with a new device and we see how it affects an individual very deeply, right? And maybe that's how they can do it so that way it doesn't just feel like, okay, now we're just going to, it's purely just science stuff at this point,
Yes, exactly.
But okay.
All right. Exciting. And that's basically the send-off for now. We have at least one more episode left in this season. I'm not sure how many are in this season, but it does feel like we're
on the cusp of the end.
Yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.